Here we go again, another time to talk about some interests around the world of sports. Welcome to the YouTube channel, Richard Nwaje. Yeah, and today we're talking about the Champions League that happened this night. I'm following up some kind of five big points we noted for the Champions League. Don't forget to subscribe, follow up, and get notification buttons. We talk about sports in general, but we focus sometimes more on the Super Eagles of Nigeria and Super Falcons. But we touch the Champions League and other sporting stories. What do you think? Yeah, so get notification buttons on so we can follow up the biggest stories together. Now, five special things we noted from the Champions League night. First of all, would be the shocking results from Barcelona drawing against Club Brugge to Chelsea playing that very unexpected draw to against Quebec. Now, no one expected those two results. Yes, but that's the championship. They come with always with all those surprising and shocking results, and it happened again today, where we got one of those shocking results, which is the first thing we noticed from the Champions League night. The shocking result we got. Number two would definitely would be the fact that around our Nigerian super striker Victor Osimhen. Now he's showing us that the Champions League is his bet, right? He loves the Champions League. He loves scoring the Champions League. Scoring in the last three Champions League games he has played for Galatasaray, scored against Liverpool, scored against Bodo Glimt, and scored again today. So for him, he's just enjoying scoring in the Champions League, which for many of us is a great one for a Nigerian striker, being able to score in every game. You know, for his club, he has scored in his last the last 8 games. He has scored 12 goals for his club, which means a lot for him. He scored a hat trick today. As for many people, this is one of the biggest talking points in the Champions League night. The fact that he's ahead of Evan Highland when it comes to goals scored in the Champions League this season already. So he's topping the goal scored in Champions League already with beautiful goals he has scored three, today's two. He has 6 goals already in Champions League this season. In 6 goals already, and his club he has played only 3 games in Champions League, and the 3 games he has played, his club has won the 3 games. So he's one of the big talking points we took out from this Champions League night. So his Nigerian brother. We'll talk about Victor Osimhen, right? All right, let's move from there. Let's talk about that major talk. And number three would be Galatasaray's great form right now. Now we spoke about Victor Osimhen's given the big segment, but Galatasaray's great form right now is really beautiful. And in the last three Champions League games, they have won the matches, which sounds something very beautiful and unique. While Liverpool, Bodo Glimt, they defeated them and also won their game against Ajax. So they've had this great form right now. So this is one of the major talking points we picked out of the game yesterday, which would be the current form of the Galatasaray team, led by Victor Osimhen, who scored a hat trick yesterday and scored 2 goals against Bodo Glimt about 2 weeks ago. All right, the fourth observation definitely would be Inter's current form. Inter Milan seems to really mean business this particular season in the Champions League. Now, just like how last season they got to the semis of the Champions League and past season they had to play the finals of the Champions League, they seem to be very serious, and hoping that they can continue this momentum. Now Inter Milan having this great form, winning all games in the Champions League and showing that they're really ready to make Inter Milan showing that they are ready to make a statement in this year's Champions League. So let's see what happens around Inter Milan. But there was a big observation we had from the game in the Champions League today. Then let's also talk about Manchester City and the fact that they're looking so good. Now, even Highland is doing so well, Phil Foden is doing so well, and City are cruising well and showing that they can dominate in the EPL and also dominate the Champions League. Unlike last Champions League last season, where at this stage we saw how City struggled, but City are now coming to a new kind of form this particular season and are doing well in the Champions League. So this is another key point we took out of the game of today in the Champions League, and let's see what happens. It's still game on. Everybody trying to get things right. We'll talk about special mention to the likes of Arsenal who had their game, a day before today's game, and Arsenal really showed themselves very well. So observation definitely will be number one. The shocking results: Club Brugge drawing their game, Chelsea also too. Number two will definitely be Victor Osimhen giving a big statement. Three, Galatasaray's current form, and Inter Milan doing so well. So the fourth point and fifth point will be City being that big team who has had to stand out from what many would call a struggling last season. All right, so that's all we have for today. Join me in the next episode. Richard Nwaje, you subscribe for more big stories in the world of sports.